You already know what time it is. Yes, that's right. It's Transformation Tuesday. That's right. We're going up on a Tuesday. Why? Because on Thursday, we're going to be getting lit while we get fit, baby. That's right. I'm Duran Talley, Northeast Delta Human Services Authority Public Information Director. Super excited to come to you today on this Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. This is a special day for me, and it's a special day for you because I get to show you and introduce to you two of my brothers, two young men that have been doing this thing for a while. Monroe, we fallen in love with these guys, and they fallen in love with us too. That's why they keep coming back. And every time they come back, they remind us to keep up the cheese. That's right. That's right. So you already know what time it is. Listen, here at Northeast Delta Human Services Authority, our goal is always to build a unified region where individuals are thriving and reaching their full human potential. And you can't do that without good health, without good fitness. Your physical body, it messes with your mental mind. And so we got to put those things together, put your mind together, get your mind right, get your body right so that you can be right and be the best version of yourself. Shout out to Dr. Montez A. Sizer, our executive director, who continues to push the needle on how we innovate and how we reach those individuals who are suffering with mental health, addiction disorders, developmental disabilities. And this is just part of our prevention and wellness initiatives as well. Get Fit HSA. That's right. So without further ado, I got to bring to the stage. Really, these guys don't even need an introduction. I've already introduced them, but I promise you, they come on with even more energy. That is Mr. LaDonte Lotts and the Xavier Barreda from JiggAerobics. What's going on, fellas?
Yeah. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, brother. You know the vibes, brother.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome, guys. And thank you all for the partnership, for the brotherhood, the friendship, and the relationship that we have between the agency and JiggAerobics, and of course between us as brothers and individuals. You guys have been doing a phenomenal work here in Northeast Louisiana, and we certainly thank you guys.
Man. First, we want to thank you guys for trusting us to connect with you guys' community. Like, you know, it all started with you. Like, it all started with the company, man. So and just the foundation, just being able to serve the people, bro. So you guys open the arms, you guys open the doors, you guys, you know, like, you know, the key is next. Now I'm just messing with you.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, man, for those who hadn't gotten a chance to meet you all, tell us a little bit about JiggAerobics and what we can expect on this Thursday, June 27th in Monroe, Louisiana.
You're right. Well, I'll start. My name is LaDonte Lotts. I'm the founder and co-owner of JiggAerobics, where we get lit while we get fit. Just to give you a little history about JiggAerobics, man, we started off at Southern University doing it free every Tuesday, free for the students, just to get them more involved into health and wellness, man. Like, we seen that we had this nice facility and a lack of people utilizing it, you know. So we had to do something that, like, you know, that connected with the community, that connected with the culture, most importantly. And we used jigging, that dancing that started in Louisiana, and we mixed it with your basic, you know, your high knees, your basic jumping jacks, everything that you would do in physical education when you was in second and first grade. And we just made it into a nice, you know, fun workout. And it eventually, like, you know, it grew from there. We've been blessed to be on ABC Shark Tank, and we've been blessed with, I think this is like our 4th or 5th year coming to Monroe. So just being able to connect with the community in Monroe and really connect and having those connections with those ladies and gentlemen that's there, like, man, it's been a blessing, man. But just what to expect for Thursday, man. What you already know what's going on. You already know, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to turn up. We got a new routine. We have one of my new trainers coming out from Minden, Louisiana. You know, so hey, it's gonna be exciting. You already know X Smiles, bringing the smiles for miles.
Definitely.
What you got, X? What you got?
Man, look,
my brother.
Look, man, my name is Xavier. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at JiggAerobics, also co-owner of JiggAerobics. And look, man, every time we come to Monroe, it is a party. It is a party. It's like I'm going to a family. I ain't never been to a family reunion, but if I had to think of it, if it's anything like this,
yes,
Monroe, Louisiana is the place where we're gonna be. Specifically Northeast Delta. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know y'all have family reunions every Saturday.
Yes, indeed.
Man.
Xavier, you always do a great job, man, of bringing home that message. So it's not just about getting fit. It's not just about getting lit, but you pour into us with a positive message as well. Tell us, man, where does that message come from? That inspiration in your message, where does that come from?
Man, first and foremost, it comes from God, right? It comes from God, and then God gives me the cheese, you know, the energy, the smile, everything that helps me push it out to everybody who needs it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody needs a smile. Everybody needs a laugh. Everybody needs to. There's not one day where a person doesn't go without smiling. You know what I'm saying? There's not one day that goes by where a person couldn't use a laugh, couldn't use something to make them feel good. You know, so JiggAerobics, you know, we started off as my brother said, we started off as fitness classes, but we've grown to be more than fitness. Yeah. You know, we've grown to be more than fitness. We've grown to be a family fitness company. We've grown to be a company that cares for the advancement of people. You know what I'm saying? So when we start to change the way you start to your message, you know what I'm saying, and not just tell them to go and work out for 30 minutes a day, go and work out for this, go out there and lose weight, shape your life. Of course, that's absolutely true. But what's more important than that is making sure that your mind is clear. It's making sure that your heart is pure. Making sure that your mind is that your actions are genuine to others and to yourself. You know, so we come together every single time. It never gets old. You know, we tell people keep your cheese up every single time, and that never gets old. It's life at this point. You know, you got to keep your cheese up through everything, no matter how hard it gets. No matter how hard it gets. I'm not even gonna lie. Like before we got on this interview, I bit my lip. While I was eating some baked chicken. I bit my lip, and I'm not gonna lie to you. If you've ever bit your tongue, bit your lip, you know how mad it can get you. You know how frustrated it can get. But gotta keep your cheese up. See, I'm here smiling. I'm here talking. It kind of hurts now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
yeah. No. I mean, and that's an important message. And LaDonte, you as well, man, have been very transparent and personal. I mean, even when your mom died a couple years ago, man, I remember you came right out. It didn't stop you. You used that to push you and propel you forward, man. Tell us about that journey, man, and how that's been important and just continuing to push what you guys are doing.
Most definitely, man. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, JiggAerobics has been something that I use for grieving. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, I promised my mom that I never stop. And I caught myself, you know, like in a zone where I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to speak to people. I was just in a little bubble. But like I wasn't happy there. But when I started to get out and I started to connect with people and started to like really do what I love to do, which is spread love, bro, everything just started to come back tenfold. And like you said, Liz, using that as fuel, like, you know, my mom was young, very young. My mom died on her 45th birthday. So yeah, so she's very young. I'm not going to like, she's young, man. She has so much life ahead of her. So just to see her passing away from the way that she passed away, which was a heart condition, it makes me even more, you know, like this, even more of a duty, even more of a mission for me to make sure that not only like, you know, my family members, but the world is taking care of themselves. The world is keeping their cheese up. The world is spreading love. You know, like we could ponder on so many negative things and ponder on what happened to us, but like, what about the things that happened for us? You know, what about the reason? Exactly. Like seriously, like, you know, like, and I at first I used to always question God, like, God, why you take my mom? Or God, this, God, like, you know, until I started to realize like everything happens for a reason, and some things is out of your control, and the things that you can't control, which is your cheese, which is your energy, your aura, what you're putting out into the world, that's what you could control, and that's all that matters in life. And that's what I feel, my man. That's yes, sir. I don't know if that answers your question.
Listen, y'all, it's going down Thursday, June 27th at the Monroe Civic Center. You hear the message in these guys. Of course, you're going to see the motion in the movement. Come out, and you're going to have a great time just being in a positive environment for your physical well-being and your mental well-being. LaDonte nailed it, man. I'm going to have to preach this one, LaDonte. Don't just count all the things that happen to you, but look at the things that's happening for you.
Oh, that's facts.
On my mama.
That is
on
facts.
my mama.
That's facts.
On my mama. Man,
Yes.
it's crazy. It's crazy not to like, piggyback on it, but to piggyback on it,
Yeah.
man, like we like social media, like, it's a tool. It's one of those tools that could be a positive and a negative thing. And a lot of times, like, we look at it to like compare our life, compare this and compare that. And like when you disconnect from that and when you utilize it in the right manner, in the right way, I'm telling you, bro, your mental state will be so much more. It's just like,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just had to piggyback.
Oh man, this is what this is about, and that's what Transformation Tuesday, and sometimes we do them on Transformation Thursday, but this is what the transformation is about. It's about understanding that, hey, I've gone through a trauma, but that trauma didn't stop there. How can I turn that trauma into a triumph?
Exactly.
That's the transformation that we're after, man. And you guys are doing it, man. You're living it, you're practicing it every day, and we certainly appreciate you all. Young men doing this thing, man. So inspirational, so encouraging, because you mentioned social media. These kids, they see so much. If not even kids, even us grown folks, us old folks,
right.
We all on TikTok. We all on the things these days. It ain't even about an age anymore. But that social media, man, it sucks us in, and depending on that algorithm of things that you look for in life, that thing gonna feed it to you.
Right.
And if you're not feeding yourself the cheese,
yeah,
man,
go get up, man. Go get up. Go do something. Get active, man. Go get out. I'm telling you, you'll feel way better if you just work out a little bit. I'm telling you, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And
smile. And just smile. You smile a couple times a day, man. It'll change your whole outlook on your whole week. So, hey, man, listen, I'm excited for Thursday, June 27th. Tell us how we can follow you guys on social media, because I know you guys do a lot of videos and share a lot of content as well that can just encourage us along the way. How can we find you guys on social media?
JiggAerobics on everything, guys. Instagram. JiggAerobics on everything.
That's JiggAerobics on everything. If you want to go to our website, that's JiggAerobicsFitness.com. JiggAerobicsFitness.com. Man, check it out. Like, and we're developing new programs, new things, man. We're always looking for like different ways to be able to connect with the people. So we always on our toes. And also, I want to throw this out there because I know it's Tuesday. I want to know some suggestions. Give me some song suggestions. I want to know what y'all want, because y'all always coming up to me. Can you play this?
Play this.
Can you play this? Can you play this? Give me some song suggestions.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yes.
Drop me in the chat right now, my mom.
Yes. Monroe, you have been challenged. Send in the beats, send in the song request, the music request. And on Thursday, June 27th, at the Monroe Civic Center, LaDonte and Xavier, they coming to help you get your cheese up and while you get fit.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my mama.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thank y'all for y'all time. We're looking forward to having you guys in a couple more days, and you all have safe travels. Thank you all for tuning in with us for another Transformation Tuesday here at Northeast Delta Human Services Authority. As always, we want to encourage you to follow the Phoenix on social media, on all your social media platforms, and we look forward to seeing you Thursday, June 27th, Monroe Civic Center. Don't just see us there, beat us there.
Let's go. Beat us there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Y'all have a good one.